Let's display the saved countries in a table using server-side data tables. Add a new get route inside the existing route group to retrieve the saved countries. Next, create the getAllCountries method inside the userController class. Make sure to add a constructor function to the class. Include the SSP library from the apps/third-party directory and configure the database connection. Now, add the getAllCountries method to the controller. For now, return only simple text instead of actual buttons, just for testing. This method will be used to fetch all the saved countries. Let's create a basic HTML table. Make sure the table includes both the head and body sections. Add an ID to the table so we can initialize the data tables plugin. Set the processing option to true. Also, enable server-side by setting it to true. Use the previously defined route in the AJAX option of the data tables setup. Let's test the setup. As you can see, all saved countries are now listed in the table. Now let's try inserting a new country. After saving, the new country doesn't appear immediately in the table. However, if we refresh the page, the new country shows up. So how can we make the new country appear automatically in the table after form submission? Simply add the following line inside the if condition. Now let's try inserting a new country again. As you can see, the newly added country now appears in the table instantly. Next, we'll customize the rows per page drop-down in data tables. You can see that we now have custom options for the number of rows per page. To set a default number of rows per page, just add the following option. Instead of showing the country ID, we can display the row index number. Let's update the code that displays the ID. You can see the country ID is shown here. Now, let's switch it to show the row index instead. Just add the following configuration option. Let's test it again. Right now, the country ID still appears. Simply refresh the page, and our changes will take effect. Now the table shows row numbers instead of country IDs. You can also replace the placeholder text with actual action buttons. As you can see, we now have interactive buttons displayed in the table.